Hello everyone, welcome to the 15th tutorial. In this tutorial I would like to introduce something. It's really very simple. It's just a basic logic. It's a loop, a for loop. But what it's gonna do is you're gonna have two for loops in one class, in one programming. So just want to show you that you can actually put two for loops in one assignment that you're doing, whatever it is. So it's actually a very brief and small one, but I want you to understand it, because if you understand, you can actually do many steps in this. This is gonna really help you in doing many things. So we're gonna first let's just try and put an array. So if we say array, int um, array, let's call it number, or we call it num, and we say equals to, let's open our curly brackets, and we say equals, let's say 5 10 uh, 5 10 15 20 25, something like that. Okay, and then we come here, we say for, if you remember the for, then we have to say int, let's say I is the same as num. Okay, if I is the same as num, then give me give me um give me that. Okay, so what we gonna do here is, what we're gonna do here is let's say system dot out dot print line. Sorry, just 1 minute, it's trying to tell me that I had. Okay, print line. Okay, in this case we're gonna say let's just say print I for me. Okay, and we got that. So in this case okay, I think now it should be okay. That's that one, and that's that one, and that is that one, right? Correct. And that's that one. Okay, I made a mistake here, sorry about that. It needed to be bracket, not curly bracket. Perfect. Okay, so if we have that, what it's actually gonna do is it's gonna uh, show all the numbers that we put here. So it's actually gonna give you everything here. So if I actually run this, it's gonna show you all the numbers, you see. So if I want them to be in the same line, let's just get rid of that and let's make it in the same line. So we made that in the same line. We can actually make spaces. So we make spaces in it. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so if we run this, it's gonna, okay, so it's gonna give us down the numbers that we wanted, and we can still do much more stuff in it. So we can do this. Uh, okay, can do this. Okay, what it's gonna do is we can just say, you can just put that in it, and if we run this now, it's gonna, you say it keeps it make it more decent for us. So in this case it gives us that. So let's just try. The reason why we here is to add another for loop. So this for loop is basically gonna be a very simple one. Okay, before we do the for loop, let's make a string. Let's call it string. Okay, and we call it um, it's array. We use array, and we call it names. Okay, so in this names, what we're gonna do is, in this names is what we're gonna do is in the 1 2 3 4 5. So we need 5 names. So let's use names. Lamin, Isaac, Isaac. Let's use Alicia. Okay, and let's use Jessica. Okay, so 1 2 3 4. We need another more name. Let's say Terry. Okay, so if we use this, Okay, so that's our name for now. That's the names we're gonna use. But why is it red? If you can imagine why it's red, it's because we have not put this quotation marks. Okay, so in Java, it's very important you put the quotation marks because it's case sensitive. So if you put the quotation mark, it's saying, oh, you mean this actually. Oh, now I understand what you mean, but I couldn't understand what you meant before. So if we do this, okay, so this is actually make it okay. So um, so now we're just gonna put our for loops. So if we put our for loops, if you remember how I told you how for loops works. So here, let's just say int. Let's call it if let's call it string name. We don't need an int here, sorry, we need a string. So if say string name, or string, let's say string x, okay, is the same as names. If it is the same as names, okay, then I want you to output the system dot print, okay. I want you to print, okay, name for me, okay, and I want you to print name for me. Oh, sorry, I want you to print X for me, not names, sorry. So I want you to print X for me. So if you say this, okay, normally it should print it out for you, but we need a bit of space in it. So we can just say plus, uh, okay, and we say that, okay. So this is actually gonna give us all the names underneath. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna put a line here so it's underneath of it. System dot out dot print line dot dot dot. Okay. So what it's gonna do here is, okay. So what it's gonna do actually is gonna show all the names. So if sorry, I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be the other way around. So I would say that and backslash n. Okay, so if I say backslash n, it should work for me. Okay, we just forget about it right now. But we trying to get the more the concept of it. So it gives us Lamin, Isaac, and that and that. So you got two for loops. You got this one. Okay, let's say that. So uh, you got this for loop, and you got this for loop. So you can actually see they're different. Okay, so you can see we can break them down bit by bit and know what it means. So I hope this helps. Hope you understand it. And my next tutorial will be very interesting because I'll be introducing what is break and continue in a Java. Thank you.